Okay, just before we go deep into that, let's take a look at those who have the primary responsibility to man our border. You just rightly talked about the immigration. We have the customs, we have the NCDC, we have the military. Now, when we say the border is porous, like we do have infiltration, if you talk of the Boko Haram, you talk of the herdsmen, the people say they come in outside Nigeria. Does that also suggest that all these agencies that have the constitutional responsibility are failing in their responsibilities in manning our border? Because somebody has a job to do, and if the job is not done, we hold the person responsible.
Thank you very much. The border that we're talking about is the land border. Because when we're talking about security and insecurity, it is more defined and more pronounced on the land border and the waterways. So let's go down to the land border, where the Nigerian Immigration Service happen to be the lead agency and the Customs Service. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, they don't have mandate for the border. Okay. The Nigerian Army also don't have mandate for the border unless there is aggression. Unless there's extra aggression, just like we're having the bandits and the terrorists. That now led to the next issue, which has to do with unmanned space. The area occupied presently, that's being occupied presently by the bandits and terrorists are ungoverned space. Ungoverned in the sense that there cannot be existence of human being apart from those who are conscripted around those areas, because there's firepower exchange between the military and the bandits or the terrorists. So you cannot expect a normal human being to crisscross in between the firepower. So it makes it ungoverned, because you cannot do anything around that area, because the other side are the bandits and terrorists, and this other side of the country are the military. So for now, what makes the military to be relevant at the border is because of the insecurity. And because the regular border security agencies cannot handle the bandits and the terrorists. So that space has to be given to the military until it is occupied and taken over. And then the people are now brought back for rehabilitation and for settlement. Then the conventional security agencies, that's the immigration and the customs, can now move back. But for now, they have to move behind the military to certain kilometers within the hinterland. You cannot leave the border empty. So even while the military are carrying out their operation at the border, in the ungoverned areas, the strategic agencies will have to also strategize to locate their officers at areas where they are anticipating that there could be leakages in the hinterland for interception, for monitoring, and for surveillance. Then on the waterways, the Navy, because of the statutory assignment given to them, they are in charge. The Lake Chad water is drying up because of the climate change. So it has helped so much to have less of the water, so there is enough area to cover on ground. So while the military are doing their best to make sure that they take over all those areas where the terrorists are using for crisscrossing, the immigration and the customs are also manning the border.
All right.
I was privileged to be the zonal coordinator in Northeast, and I visited Borno and Yobe. Physically, I can tell you that the border is not porous, the border is being manned, but these individuals know this terrain more than us.